Hello and welcome to episode 7 of my Carboot hunting video. There's me looking like an idiot putting the camera on my head. As you can see, that's how I look, which is rather stupid.
Well, take this off. That'd be alright, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And always remember to lock your car before you go to a car boot. Yeah. Saw a couple of games here, PlayStation 1 games. I was interested in Duke Nukem, but what they've actually done is taken the cover that goes inside the case and sellotaped it to the top of the case. So that was a really bad idea, so I left that. Not too sure if you can see it, but there's a honey monster on top of the car and it looks horrendous. So I thought I'd leave it in the video. Notice this guy had a rocker chair, you know, one of the speaker-filled chairs that you can fold out and sit on. So I asked him how much he wanted for it. He wanted £25, a bit too much for me, so left that. Noticed a few PlayStation 1 games there, really excited to see them. Guys, Rayman, and I think it was Rugrats. He wanted £2 for the lot, but I thought he meant £2 each, so I offered him £1, and he basically said no. But yeah, I thought he meant it was £2 each. But opened up Guys, and not very happy, no disc inside it, so I thought I'd ask him if it was in the PlayStation he's got, which it wasn't, and also it wasn't in the other cases that were on the, well, in the other cases which were the other games, so really disappointed. But for £1 for the 3, you know, for the case alone it's worth £1, so you can put it on eBay and get about £10 for the case because it's quite rare. So yeah, pick that up.
No full bore though, you will need a battery drill to start it. This little gadget goes in a battery drill, a bit like a Formula 1 racing car, but I'll start with that.
4 DS games here, Tiger Woods, I think it was FIFA something 07 or 08, something like that, Batman and Transformers. But he only wanted £1 for the games, and she's into the Lego games, so I picked that one up. Should have really picked Transformers up as well, because I know Richard Turner on YouTube would have probably wanted it if he didn't already have it. And for £1, you know, you can't complain.
She loves the Lego games.
A few PlayStation 2 games here, just your basic games that you see every day, so nothing worth picking up. Cell Damage was in there, I think it was called. Interesting racing game, but left it behind. I've seen this stall before at this boot sale. Same games that were there last time, all DS games and pretty crap titles, stuff that I've never even heard of, so left them all behind. These chaps here had some awesome Blu-rays here, really good ones to pick up, but I've got most of them anyway, and I was really interested in finding Band of Brothers, but I haven't seen it at the boot sale yet.
Well, both of them.
My partner collects the Meerkat toys, and this guy has 2 of them for sale, and he's got them listed at £10 each, which is a really good price as it is. But we made a little deal with him, as you'll hear.
It's not me after them. You want them both?
Yeah, what's the lowest you do?
17. She won't hit me hard.
So yeah, he takes 17 for the 2, so that's a really good price for them. They're worth about £20 each on eBay, so really happy to pick those up.
Brian the robot.
Oh,
yeah, it's coming in the post at some point.
Notice this guy's got a couple of N64s, a few N64 games, and a Super Nintendo game of FIFA. Wants £3 a game. The best game there was 1080 Snowboarding. And he wanted a £5 for the box games, but they were all sport titles, nothing worth picking up really. I thought about picking up 1080 because it is quite a good game. I do enjoy it, but yeah, not really worth picking up. I think they had Mission Impossible as well in there, but that's not the greatest of games. I did have that as a kid. Wasn't that much fun. Checked the N64s to see if they had expansion packs, and they didn't. And he wanted, I think you'll hear in a second, £30 for the actual consoles, so I left those.
I'm rubbish at it. Well, if it's like it is in the thing you get for the other games.
And how much are 64s?
They're 30, mate.
30, okay. Suppose I got the expansion there.
Amanda's found the Harry Potter pop-up book,
Hello, mate.
which is about £30 new on eBay, roughly about 10-15 used, and she got it for 50p. This guy also had a PlayStation 3 Fat original, which you can just see on the table there. Asked him how much it was, but they didn't really get back to me, so I ignored it. It probably wasn't worth much. It didn't have the wires, so yeah, left that. This chap here had a few PlayStation 3 games, but the prices were extortionate, so yeah, I left them.
Oh, mate, how much are your games? Harry Potter? 8 quid. So we go Batman. You don't want them, do you?
Notice this lady had a couple of Harry Potter games, also Final Fantasy X2, which was in mint condition, so picked that up for £1. Couldn't turn that down. Another box of common title PlayStation games, a couple of 360 games. Nothing worth too much picking up here. I think the best game was Fahrenheit, and
I used to have this.
I think it was.
You can mod it so you can see
I've lost the
kills.
train of thought now.
I
think Onimusha, I think it was. The Punisher was there. That's not a bad game.
That's it.
More interested in his PlayStation 3 games he had up top.
How much are your games?
Between 1 and 2.
This is a manual.
I've got PS3 here as well.
Oh, have you? Cool. Nice one.
You took a few, obviously, I'll do your deal. What? You joking?
No. I noticed it earlier.
You joke.
No. I like that.
I'll have a look.
Oh.
You play the PlayStation more than me, didn't you?
No, it was at home.
Narnia. Do you think you'll play?
I haven't really played it for a while.
How much are these games? These all different as well?
Yeah, 2 to 5.
Okay. Uncharted?
3 quid.
Wanted £3 for Uncharted 3, so that was a really good price. So I picked that up because I haven't played that one.
Yeah, I first.
PlayStation 2 with a few games here. Just asked the woman how much she wanted for it.
With the games, 35.
Okay. And you still
She wants £35, including the games. The games weren't very good, so just worth sticking in the video just to show you.
I've got so many, you see. I was trying to, you know.
Oh, the games, yeah. Help yourself.
Yeah, I've got most of those.
More PlayStation 2 titles here. The best game I found was Final Fantasy X, and that was £1.50, so I snagged that one.
I've never played it.
Played that when I was really young,
Scared of it?
Yeah, really scared me.
How much are your PlayStation games?
150.
150, yeah? I'll stick with the game, Yeah.
How much is this, please?
Amanda has found a Gringotts book full of coins, which is worth about £20 on eBay, and she got it for £1, which is really good. I found an Atari keyring, which is actually a plug and play, which comes with a little base there that you plug it into and then plugs into the TV, and you get 2 games on it, which I think are Asteroids and Centipede.
Couple of quid, nice one. Right, so what we got?
Box of cheap PlayStation 2 games here, yet again, nothing interesting, so left those.
Thought that was. Thought it was Band of Brothers then. Oh, mate, how much are your games? Yeah?
Guys just said that there's some television games underneath the table. What they actually are PC games,
right, okay.
so I don't know what he was on about with television games. I think he got a bit confused. The guy in the woolly hat, just on the right of the picture here, has just picked up a load of PSP games. There's about 8 or 9 games there, and they were really good titles. God of War, Dissidia, stuff like that. Really cracking titles. So I'm gutted I missed them, and they were £1 each, and he probably got them for a good little bargain altogether. In the box was Army of Two and a load of Family Guy UMDs, so nothing worth picking up that he'd left behind. So a bit gutted with that, really. That's the thing I missed out on the most at the boot sale this week. What I was looking for is there on the table, a set of Band of Brothers DVDs, but they're pirated, so not worth anything really. Amanda notices that there's a PS Vita case. The lady says she wants £2 because it's brand new. So I'm happy to pay £2 for a new case because I do need one, and I've been looking for one for a while.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Box of toys here, just checking if there's any LCD games or any cuddly toys, anything from McDonald's, you know, old stuff like that, or any old He-Man or anything. But there's nothing much in there. But to the left, there's a box of wires, and there's a couple of PlayStation 2 controls in there, which were in really good condition, almost mint condition, and they were just £1 each. So I picked up the silver one, which you'll just see there, and yeah, got that for £1, so I couldn't turn it down.
Excuse me, how much do you controller?
How much is this one? That was £3, my love. £3.
Just a little clip here of a load of people crowding around one car that had just turned up. I really find this annoying, and I think it's a bit disrespectful to root through people's stuff while they're actually getting it out of their own boot. Here we have 3 Wii titles, not very good. I think it was one party game, some Popstar game, and some weird tank game that was in the box. Not really worth anything. It's not worth picking up because I won't play them, so left those behind. Yet again, a box of cheap PlayStation 2 games. Nothing worth picking up again. So left those behind, but thought I'd leave them in the video. Canis Canem edit, which is there. I think it was only £1 or 50p, but I've got it already, so wasn't going to grab a second one. No need. Yet again, PlayStation 2 titles, nothing worth picking up. I really wish I picked Spyro up because it's worth about £10. It's good trade bait, but alas, didn't pick it up because I'm an idiot.
Okay, this is the pickups for today. I'm not too sure. I haven't checked the camera yet, so I'm not too sure if I actually recorded the day's pickups. But I'll make a little video now just showing you what I got. Got Final Fantasy X2, which is in great condition, for £1. Amanda got a Gringotts savings book, which is full of Harry Potter coins. I'm not going to open it up, but it's full of Harry Potter coins. It's worth about 30 quid. She got that for £1. Got Uncharted 3 for £3, which I thought was pretty good. Brand new PS Vita case and stylus, and I don't know what the other thing is. It looks like a spoon, but I don't know what it is. Some sort of cleaning screen protector, I don't know. But that was £1 as well. Oh, actually, was it £1? It was £2, wasn't it? £2 for that. An Atari game, which is a keyring, which you plug into this device here, and it can plug into the TV, and you've got an Atari game, and that was £2, which is... I just wanted it for the keyring, but, you know, it's quite cool. These 3 games, the guy wanted £2 for the 3. I didn't realise. I offered him, as I said, if you see it in the video, I did say to him, we should take a quid. I meant a quid each, but he said a quid for all 3, so that's not bad. The only problem is Guys is complete, I mean, with the manual, but there's no disc inside it, which is a shame. But the case alone's probably worth a tenner because it's quite a rare game. So yeah, it might be worth selling on or keeping and trying to find the game, but I really doubt I'm going to find the game for it in the wild. But that's, yeah, Rayman, Rugrats, which I'm not bothered with. Rayman's alright, and that for £1. Amanda got this Hogwarts pop-up book. as you can see. For that was 50p, wasn't it? No, it was 50p. 50p. Final Fantasy X, another Final Fantasy game, and that was £1. The case is a bit brown, but apart from that, the disc's mint condition, so it's really good. Controller that I was after a second control because the other one's broken. I've got found a red one, but they wanted £3, but this one was in a box, and this is in really good condition, and that was £1. Lego Batman, the video game for the DS, that was also £1. The two Meerkats were £10 each, but managed to get them down to £17, so that's not bad. And I think that's it. That's it for the pickups. So thanks for watching, and hopefully the video did actually record, so you can see some of it. But if it didn't, then this is just going to be a weird pickup video, which is just pickups. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.